I don't want to have regrets as I get older, so this won't be the excuse. My name is Noah Stallworth. I went to Rockford High School and now attend the University of Michigan. I was a three-sport athlete in middle school.
He played football and basketball.
He was always playing a sport, or he was swimming, he swam competitively. He was always in the yard or on the street with the neighbors, running around, all day. Noah was always a very quiet kid who never would take a chance at doing anything unless he knew he was very good at it.
Noah started off running track in middle school at North Rockford Middle School.
8th grade year, I was approached by a beautiful lady. Her name is Mrs. Bracy. She's the head of an AAU club in Grand Rapids called the Grand Rapids Fire. It's a track team.
That pretty much caused him to do track full time. Although about 1 month out of the whole year, he was always running. Pretty much 5 days a week with meets on every weekend.
I had some experiences. I went to nationals. I did all okay, just good training, and a higher level training was important. And then throughout high school, I was able to continue and build off of that. Freshman year, I did play football, but after that, it was only track. I was able to grow a lot, and I set a few records with teams and by myself. I've had some big experiences. I was able to become an All-American. That was an awesome experience. Super blessed. There are some things that you don't think you have to do until you get older, like count carbs or learn how to adjust for high or low blood sugars. I think that putting that on a 10-year-old, I don't know if necessarily know if it gives them more stress, but it definitely gives them an extra layer of responsibility that normally a 5th grader wouldn't have to take on until earlier or later in life. My name is Noah Stallworth. I was born on July 3rd, 2001. I went to Rockford High School and now attend the University of Michigan, and I am a type 1 diabetic. I was diagnosed with diabetes in August of 2011.
It was the summer before his 5th grade year.
The whole summer was miserable. I felt terrible the whole time.
It was a different summer in that he was very lethargic, and that was very unlike him. He didn't want to go outside as much. He laid around. We were noticing that he was a little bit short of breath and that he wasn't sleeping well. So we took him to the doctor, and they actually were treating him for asthma, and he wasn't improving. He was actually getting worse. And then at the end of August, right before school started, we took him in.
They took some blood and did some other things, and then I dropped him off and went to work, and 3 hours later, the doctor's office called me and said, he has type 1 diabetes, you gotta get him into this clinic, we got this great clinic in town.
Well, initially I had heard the word diabetes, and I didn't know much about the difference between type 1 and type 2. So I immediately envisioned it was going to change everything about his life, and that he was gonna, have to take shots forever. And I was worried that his day-to-day would change, and that he wouldn't be able to pursue all the things that we wanted for him. And it was a battle, because every single time he put anything in his mouth, he had to take a shot. For the first year, he was on shots, and he started to not want to eat, because then he wouldn't have to take a shot if he didn't eat. And it was tough. It was really tough on our whole family. Everyone became an expert at counting carbs and figuring out how many units of insulin to give, and it changed all of us.